Welcome in, Scorpios. I'm Maria at Indigo Earth. I'm here to do a reading for you, our water sign Scorpio. So welcome. Good to have you here. Thank you for coming into the channel. Let's welcome in your cross watchers as well. Cross watchers, please feel free to swap around the characters as need be throughout the reading. And anytime that you do come across this reading and you were drawn into it was a time that you were meant to listen to it. Messages coming through for you, Scorpio, should reflect some aspect of your current situation, as well as or will an inner knowing. So take what fits. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. It just might not be the reading for you this week. And it doesn't have to fit with the whole situation. There just can be certain aspects of it that might fit or might be right around the corner for you. For those of you that this does resonate with, I will have an extended at the end of this video. We will dive deeper into the message coming through by exploring the zodiac signs that come up in your reading. And those zodiac signs can be about intimate connections, intimate partnerships, as well as or background players. Could be blended family, extended family, cousins, siblings, colleagues, co-workers, friends, associates, siblings, however it relates to you. And even if you don't know their zodiac sign, you will know the energies by how they show up in the reading in the extended. So just keep that in the back of your mind as we go through this today. And as always, if you like the content being shared, please like and subscribe to help the channel grow so other Scorpios can get the messages that might be needed for them. Know that it is very much honored and very much appreciated, so thank you for that. So this is for Scorpio, Moon, Rising, and Sun. This is for Scorpio, Moon, Rising, and Sun. The Moon is in the zodiac sign of Leo today through the 30th, so this is a good time for creative endeavors, those kind of broad sweeping endeavors. The energy is there for that, kind of those large scale adventures, especially in the creative arts and the healing arts. So for those of you that wanted to take a course, go back to school, it's kind of the life-changing life landscape endeavors. So the energies are there right now. They will be till the 30th. It doesn't mean they end on the 30th, but if you feel like venturing off, now is the time to do that. So this is for Scorpio, Moon, Sun, and Rising. This is for Scorpio's Moon, Sun, and Rising. Messages for those watching, please. Moon, Sun, and Rising. All right, here we go. So, overall energetic theme for the reading, Scorpios. We have King of Swords. Could be doing some analyzing, some figuring out, some kind of gathering information to make a decision or to make a judgment call or to kind of like pursue something, take action on something. Let's see what your overall energy is. We have the Magician, so wanting to make things happen for your life, creation, power, making some life changes. Your situation right now is the Eight of Pentacles. This could have something to do with your career, your job, how you produce income. Maybe this is honing in on a craft or a trade or a hobby. Let's see what your opportunity is here. We have the Tower, so sudden change might be coming in for you. Let's see what the universe is co-creating with you. We have the Ten of Swords. Something needs to clear out so something else can make its way through. Something has ended cycles. Something has gone on too long. This is kind of like the friend who comes over for the weekend to crash on your couch, and then it ends up being a year later. Like, it's far long overdone its stay. So let's see how you got here. We have the Ace of Swords. Well, this is about action and authenticity. This is about integrity. This is about ethics. So some kind of clarity, some kind of understanding has made its way through here. This kind of correlates with the King of Swords as well. It's not making a judgment call, so to speak, but kind of like wanting something authentic, something real, something that's meaningful coming through here. Let's see what's right around the corner for you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Things are taking a turn. Things are changing. Wheel of Fortune 2 is about clearing things out. Let's see what is clearing out, what's fading away. Yay, the Ten of Wands. Whatever's overstayed is getting ready to leave. Whatever has gone on far too long is getting ready to exit out. So let's see what the outside influences are. What's influencing the energies outside of you that are influencing you? We have the Page of Swords. Something could be up for review. Somebody could be observing you. You could be observing somebody else. Somebody is making a determination. Let's see what the next steps for you are. We have the Empress. Something is getting ready to be birthed. Possibilities. Boundless. Something that is going to grow. Something that has exponentiality to it. And let's see what future possibilities are for you. The Seven of Wands. So this could be deliberate action. Deliberate steps being taken. So there's definitely a clearing out. And there's definitely something that wants to come in. And it doesn't look like there's going to be a whole long waiting time here, because the opportunity is to just, whatever has come to its completion just needs to be completed and done with. It's kind of overwhelmed its stay. So let's find out what the Eight of Pentacles is here for you, because that's your situation. So this could be about your career. This could be about a job. This could be about maybe going back to school. This could be about something that has to do with your how you make ends meet. So clarify what the Eight of Pentacles is here for our Scorpios, please. This could be something that you're focusing on. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands. Well, you're wanting to move into calmer waters here. You're wanting to move into something that's more nourishing for your soul, something that kind of takes care of you as you take care of it. Some of you might be putting up, feeling like whatever this is that you're trying to hone in on, or whatever this is that you've been working on, you might be moving away from something or leaving something behind, and now you're kind of guarding yourself, or this may have built up walls around you. Protection, trying to protect yourself or protect, your energy. Maybe you've been an overgiver. Maybe you've been overgiving, or maybe you've been too generous. You've been giving out too much of yourself. And now it's kind of like you're on protection mode. 9 of Wands. Like you've built up some walls here. Guarding. So let's keep going with this. Let's find out what this is all about. Because we've got the Magician with the Tower over it. So the Magician is like taking back your power, putting responsibility into your own hands for your life, taking responsibility, making changes for yourself. Creating your own reality. I got a lot of cards flipping over here. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. For some of you, there just may have been an inner knowing that you know that it was time to move on, or you knew it was time to transfer out or transfer over. For others of you, this could be about friendships, or this could be about maybe people that you work with, or this could be people within your immediate circle that you considered friends. Something might have happened to cause some disruption, or something might have happened to cause some, like a breaking up. Feel free to make this situational or relational as necessary. I think maybe you kind of had an inkling that this might have been coming around. Maybe these people are not talking to you anymore. Maybe you're feeling very isolated from people that you used to be connected with, or a situation or a relationship that you used to be connected with. Something maybe you put a lot of time and effort into. Something that maybe you really gave a lot of your heart and your soul to. Maybe others of you could have maybe felt some sort of manipulation going on here, or some sort of power struggle or power control. Maybe this was in like a third-party situation, or this could just be like, even, you know, this kind of seems to be like a triangle kind of thing going on here. But some of you, it may have been that, like, even if there was a friendship of 3, maybe you're feeling like you're being left out, or you were left behind. And now I think you're kind of taking care of yourself, like you're moving away from something here. You may not be talking to these people anymore, or there may have been some secrets going on, or some backstabbing, or some gossiping, or, you know, just something kind of petty like that. So let's see what the 10 of Swords is. This is what the universe is trying to assist you with, or trying to help you with. Maybe this is a friendship or a relationship or a job situation or a career situation that has just reached its end, kind of. Some of you may feel like you had the rug pulled out from underneath you. Something definitely bottomed out here. Feelings could be hurt. Could be anger, could be some grudges, some resentment going on. Could have been a judgment call made. King of Swords, somebody could have made a judgment call. Maybe you're having to, like, guard yourself or defend yourself. In this situation right now, you're being called to be your own best friend. And to look at the idea that when the Queen of Pentacles comes up, it's kind of like you're teaching people how to treat you. So if you're being over generous, or you're giving too much, or you're always being forgiving, or you're always the one that's like having to be the nurturer in a situation, whenever you switch that up, and it's not a characteristic trait that people are used to you know, being one way, and you switch it up being another way, that's when that's when the ripple effect starts, right? That's when the undercurrent starts. So clarify what the Ten of Swords is here. Yeah, value. Six of Pentacles. There was unequal, there was a giver and a taker. Somebody was putting out too much and somebody wasn't putting enough back in. We got the Ten of Cups. So this could be overall. Doesn't have to be about a certain situation. It could just be about, in general. And we have the Queen of Swords. Somebody here, something happened to the fact that, because we got the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords here, there's some kind of like perception or judgment or statement that has come down the barrel line here. And it could have to do with, you know, an outside party or people of influence in your life. Maybe who have been in your life for quite some time. And I think somebody was giving their all, Ten of Cups, right? Somebody was giving their all, trying to keep everybody happy. Because the Ten of Cups is all about everybody else. Nine of Cups is about your happiness. Ten of Cups is about everybody's happiness. Maybe somebody spoke up for themselves. Maybe somebody, you know, was getting bitter. Maybe somebody shut it down. Maybe somebody called somebody else out on their bullshit. And somebody got crushed here. Ten of Swords. Somebody got crushed here. For others of you, some of you may call somebody out who might have an addiction problem. Like maybe it's gone on for far too long, or it's been let slide for far too long. Maybe you felt like you're being taken advantage of. But somebody here feels like their power has been taken away from them. Some way, somehow. And defenses are up. And judgment calls are coming in. And there's been an unequal give and take here. Some kind of truth brought itself out. Something that was hidden kind of brought itself out. So let's find out what the Ace of Swords is, because this is how you got here. So the Ace of Swords is about the raw truth. It's kind of cutting, right? There's two sides to it. We got the Ace of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Four of Pentacles. Somebody here had 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It could have been a new beginning in love, or it could have been a love offer coming in. Could have just been somebody very close to your heart. You found out the truth about something. This person was either hanging on to something from the past or hadn't quite let go of some things. Or it could be grudges from the past that they haven't let go of. It's kind of like they were half-heartedly in this. I don't know that this is you. I think you're the one that's kind of like calling somebody out on their bullshit. Somebody may have had some sort of grudge or revenge. But some sort of truth came through here. Something that was hidden. Some sort of truth came through here. Maybe somebody said they had a job and they really didn't. Maybe they left it. Maybe they were lying. Maybe somebody made promises here that they never backed up. Somebody wanted to give you the world and instead they gave you a lot of like back pain, so to speak. Somebody wasn't walking the walk and talking the talk. And I think you found out the truth. Something was hidden. There may have been a third-party situation going on here. That could have something to do with addiction. Could have something to do with money. Could have something to do with a job. Could have something to do with, friends. Somebody may have, been partying too much, lost all their money partying. But let's see where this is going to go, because you got the Wheel of Fortune coming in here. So there's a turn of events here. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Magician. Give me one more, please. And we have the Page of Coins, Page of Pentacles. This has something to do with a commitment. Some kind of established commitment was made. And it seems to be whatever it is doing, it's been a long process. I think someone feels like they're being a little bit manipulated here. Right? We got the Magician. Somebody feels like they might be being a little bit manipulated here. Like this seems to be at a very glacial pace. I think somebody's learning some things or figuring some things out or gaining some knowledge. Like action was being taken and then it wasn't being taken. Slow action was being taken. And then it kind of went the other way. So it seems like there could be a lot of words that are being spoken, but not a lot of action that's being taken behind this. Whatever this commitment is. Maybe someone was supposed to pay you back. Maybe somebody was supposed to, maybe you gave out some money, or you gave out some kind of investment. You did it out of, you know, kindness from the love of your heart. And this person just didn't give back, right? Hoarding. Collecting things. So let's find out then what the Page of Swords is, because this is outside influences. So could be somebody's watching you, could be you're watching somebody else to make a determination. This could be something up for review. This could be trickery. It could be lying. We have the Page of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. I think somebody's like talking a good talk, maybe trying to be somewhat inspiring, maybe trying to like sway a situation or sway an idea or sway a perception, but behind it we've got the Five of Swords. Like they're either trying to, the Five of Swords to me is the outwit, outlast, outplay card, right? It's the game card. Somebody seems to be kind of playing a game here. Maybe they keep telling you things are going to change. Commitments coming in. Maybe they're making you small offers. Maybe they're making small attempts to pay you back. Maybe they're making small attempts to kind of hook you and keep you going. Yeah, Eight of Wands. Somebody's making a very good conversation. I think they're watching for your reactions. I think they're watching to see how you respond. I think they're watching to see like where they can weasel their way in, or where they can kind of like put their foot in to kind of pry the door open a little bit, so to speak. But really this seems to be kind of a game to them. I don't know what they're trying to get from you. If they're trying to get money, if they're trying to get... I mean, the Eight of Pentacles is here, so this has something to do with finances. And we got the Five of Pentacles here. So that is a loss in finances. And we got the Six of Pentacles here. So it's something to do with money and resources. Because we got the Four of Pentacles down here. Hoarding, holding on, collecting. So let's see what the Empress is, because this is your next steps. So we have the Seven of Cups. There's possibilities here, looking at your options. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. Well, you've got the Seven of Swords in here again. So, I mean, you could choose to play the same game that this person is playing, or, you know, maybe be deceitful back, because there is, like, your guards are up. Like, there is kind of like a grudge here, some sort of grudge. Like, and so it looks like, you know, payback could be an option. But you got the Queen of Cups here with the Empress. And so that might be an indication to maybe look at the softer side of this, maybe explore other options or other possibilities. It might just be that you have to like make some clearer boundaries, set some clearer boundaries for yourself, which may be hard for you to do. But when you got the King and the Queen of Swords here, this is like detaching emotionally. And you got it sitting on top of the Ten of Cups. So it might need to be the emotional thinking part about this, looking for the good in everybody, looking for the good in what you can, trying to see the positive in a situation. Maybe you have to call it, make a judgment call for what it is. King of Swords. If it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, quacks like a duck, sings like a duck, eats like a duck, it's not a pig. You might have to call this, for what it is. There may have been some red flags here along the way that you might have missed. I mean, the Queen of Cups does have compassion. She does have empathy. She does have understanding. But she also is, this is the type of energy where people are responsible for their own behaviors. Like, she's not going to absorb it. Like, she has compassion for what you're going through. She has compassion for and understanding for the situation. But she also has boundaries. Like, you made your bed. So if you want it made differently, make the bed differently. It's not for me to come in and make your bed. So this could be about exploring other options. There might be, you might, not know. There's other things that you can do here, Empress. There's other possibilities that can be birthed out of this. There's other ideas, other venues. I think you feel like someone took advantage of your forgiveness and your kindness. It's kind of leaving you a little bit like lost in translation. I think you're kind of looking at this like, why is this person doing this? But then again, you got the Queen of Cups here. You are teaching somebody how to treat you. And when somebody's behavior, like when somebody changes their behavior, the Wheel of Fortune doesn't come up. Where it's constantly, someone's talking about they're going to do something to change, but it comes in slowly. They're going to make a commitment, but then that's a form of manipulation. Unless they're doing the changes themselves with or without you in their life, more than likely, they're not really walking the walk and talking the talk. Because somebody moved away from walking the walk and talking the talk. Knowing that, you're a very kind, nurturing, compassionate person. Look at this guy's face. I don't think this went over well with you. Like, you've already given out nine wands. You got one left. And this is to clobber somebody over the head with it. So let's get one more on the Seven of Wands here. Because the Empress, the next steps, the Empress can be very seductive. She can be very seductive and she can be very manipulative. She also can misuse her power. She can be misleading. So let's see what the Seven of Wands is then. It says deliberate action. This could be really setting some boundaries. This could be like putting up some guards. This could be taking a stand. We have it with the Ace of Wands. This is a new way of doing things for you. This is a new way of expression. You may not be used to like setting boundaries, but the emotionality of it, someone's playing a game and using your kindness as a power tool to get what they want. They may have took like your money or your finances and went out and partied, leaving you behind. They may not have told you that, or they may have used your finances or something for, you know, some kind of endeavor here and may not have told you that. And so it's kind of like you got to make a judgment call on this. And I don't know that this is something that you're used to doing. Ace of Wands. This is like a brand new turf coming in. Because I think you're kind of like, you know, you want everybody to be happy. You want to keep the peace. You don't want to shake things up. You don't like to rock the boat too much. Maybe a little bit here and there. But it's like this time you're really going to have to like stand in your power, make a stand, make a judgment call, King of Swords. Remove the emotional aspect of it. Call it for what it is and then stay there. Seven of Wands. Stay there and don't move. Don't budge. And this is a new terrain for you. Ace of Wands. You can look at it as a great adventure if you want. Or a new journey. Give me one more on this, please. And not doing it to change somebody else's behavior or to change somebody else's tactics or to get somebody to do what you want them to do for you, but to do it because you understand that you are very valuable here. How you feel matters. And you're carrying somebody else's lesson that they're supposed to learn. You're carrying somebody else's like responsibility for their own life. Yeah, we have the High Priestess again coming in. And we have the Five of Cups. I think deep down inside you feel sadness and regret. I think maybe you might even feel a little bit guilty. You know, you might, you don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want to hurt anybody or make anybody sad. But you have the High Priestess here. I think deep down inside, you know that this is the right thing to do. That you need to stand up for yourself. And I think this is a new expression for you. To really stand your ground and mean it. Without expecting an income. There's an outcome. There might be some sadness here. You might feel bad. But those are just emotions that need to process through you. Because this has just gone on for far too long. Ten of Wands. It's gone on for far too long. There's no more reason for it. It's just kind of reached a point where it's just getting to be ridiculousness. And you got the High Priestess here twice. So when the High Priestess comes in here twice, there were red flags showing up here a long time ago. I mean, this is almost like this person is like a metaphor for you punishing yourself. If this person wants to change, they'll change, with or without you. There's nothing that you can do to set this person on the straight and narrow path, no matter how much you give. And they know, like, you want to see the best in other people. But I think the experience here is you are treating people how to treat you. And when there's constantly forgiveness and kindness and compassion and putting out and putting out and putting out and putting out and hosting and giving, and there's not change behavior and there's not reciprocity coming in, it really leads to you pulling the rug out from underneath yourself. Got to see it clearly. Queen of Swords. It's a hard one to do. It's a hard decision to come by too, and and unfortunately it takes like experience after experience after experience after experience after experience until you get to a point like, I got it, got the t-shirt, I don't need another one, I figured it out. So let's see who's showing up here for you. We have the High Priestess, so that's Cancer and Pisces, if you're dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. We have the Empress, that's Taurus and Libra. High Priestess again. We have the Tower, that's Scorpio. We have the Magician, that's Virgo and Gemini. We have the Wheel, that's Sagittarius. We have the Hierophant, that's Taurus. We have the Magician again, that's Virgo and Gemini. Am I missing one here? I think that's it. So we'll look at those signs in the extended. For those of you not going on, let's get some divine guidance for you. This is from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle deck by Judy Hall. Something tangible you can touch with and work with. Rose Quartz. That's number 15. So if you start seeing the number 15 within the next couple days, that's just synchronicity. The universe confirming to you that this message was for you. This is unconditional love. Rose Quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you. It heals past emotional traumas or provides support during a crisis. You are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Heal your heartbreak or abuse and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have the power to love unconditionally and to support others, but you need to forgive yourself first. Forgive yourself, love and beauty approach, loneliness will be at an end, emotional blockages will dissolve, do not accept blame, recognize that unconditional love and friendship draws exactly the right people to you once you have learned to love yourself. You can give and receive, you can give to yourself the love that you have not received. Support is available in a crisis. Unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself so that you can give it to others. Your soul path right now is radiating unconditional love, and that includes you too. So that's what I have for you this week, Scorpio. I hope this helped, and until next time, may the peace that passes all understanding embrace the essence of your being. And for those of you going on, the link to the extended is in the description box below. I'll see you over there. Bye-bye.